Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Neck Crochet Tejido. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful sweater. It's made with leftover yarn from this one that I have here, Bulky 5. It is beautiful, I absolutely love it. And I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're gonna need to make it. For next week I'll be making this hat for the matching set. And I hope you guys subscribe if you are not already a subscriber and click on the little bell. That way you get notification each time I upload a video. Remember, I make my videos in Spanish and English. If you receive a Spanish video and you want to see it in English, go to the main page of my YouTube channel that you'll find the English version in there. To make this sweater, I have this leftover yarn that I have from hats that I did and different projects. I've been collecting them and I wind them together in these 3 cakes with my winder, and that's what I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna weigh them and I will let you know how much they weigh. I'm waiting for my weight scale to go on. So this one that's the biggest weight, 287 grams, 287. This one is the medium size, 202, and the smallest, 145. So I have these 2 crochet hook. I don't know which one I'm gonna use yet. I had this 10mm and a 9mm. I'm gonna try first to do chain with one and then after with the other one, and I will see which one I will pick. This yarn is from Loops and Thread, Charisma, and it's a bulky 5, so they're all the same thickness. And I have this one here as well. This one is from Lion brand, and it's the one that is like this. So I will be doing a little pieces, a few rows with this one. That way I have enough for the sweater and the sleeves. I did one of my pieces and I used the 10mm crochet hook, and I'm in love with this hook. It's amazing how fast and how nice it is to work with it. I definitely recommend these hooks. I did 46 chain and I worked for 24 rows, and I did one of my pieces, and I'm gonna give you the measurements. It measures 54 centimeters or 21 almost and a half inches. And the length (64 centimeters or 25 inches. So it's very easy and fast to do. In a day you can have this done. And then I will show you how I work my double crochet, because you see I have a design in the stitch, and this, you know, this is like abstract art. Even this you can frame it and put it in a wall because it's like a piece of art. It's amazing. Crochet is an art, so it looks amazing. I'm in love with this piece. So now I will show you how you're gonna do your 2 pieces and create a sweater. I'm gonna start with a slip knot, and my 2 pieces are gonna be totally different because they are leftover yarn from different projects, but the same brand and the same thickness, but the colors are different. So the only thing that they're gonna have the same is exactly in the same amount of row. I'm gonna do this color and this one here. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6 I did 1 row with this one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11 I did another one in here, and that's the only thing that I'm gonna do the same. And that one, this one is a Lion brand. So I'm gonna start with my 46 chain, and in a day you can do this sweater. So that's how fast they go. And you can do this any size. then this is going to be a nice and loose piece. Okay, so I will meet you here when I have my 46 chains. Here I have my 46 chains. Now I'm going to chain 3 more to turn my work around. 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over, and you're going to go to the 5th chain and do a double crochet. So now you're going to do a double crochet on each chain space, and with those chain 3 you will have 46 double crochet. Yes, a double crochet on top of each double crochet. I have my 46 double crochet. Now I'm going to chain 3 turn your work around, and what we're gonna do in this row, we're gonna do it on all the rows. So each time you start a new row, you always will work in the front strand of yarn there in the top of the double crochet. You see, in the double crochet you have this one, and this one you're gonna work only in this one here, like this. And I will create that nice design in the stitch, you see. And here you can see that in this row, in this one, in this one. You don't see it in this one because in that one is in the other side, you see. So these pieces don't have a right side or a wrong side, they are both the same. Okay, so you're going to continue working in the front strand yarn. I finished the second row, and my last double crochet was on top of the third chain in here. Again, you're going to chain 3. You're going to turn your work around, and you're going to do that repetition again. 1, double crochet in top of each double crochet, but only in the front strand of yarn here. I don't want to see that. Not in there, so there we go. It's in here, and you don't gonna see it as you work. You see, it's inside here, and you don't gonna see that knot. And then you're gonna continue working. One double crochet, and top of each double crochet in that front strand, and you get in the same design that you have in here. You turn your piece around, and then you'll get it in here. So I will meet you here when I do my 1 2 3 4 5 row, and I'll show you how you're gonna change color if you want to do one is a stripe of other color, or you can continue working with the yarn that you have. Here I work on my last double crochet, but I didn't finish that double crochet. I left the two strands open, and then with this one I'm gonna do slip knot. And I'm gonna pass that loop through those two strands, holding this one here. And now what I'm gonna do is attach these two ends together. I cut this yarn because I'm only gonna do one row with this one, so I will need the tail to be on the other side from the ball of yarn. So I will do a knot in here, and later I will lose those tails. And I'm gonna do 1 2 3 chain, turn my work around, and I'm gonna work exactly the same as I did with the other one. 1 double crochet in the front strand of yarn. So if you have more leftover of this type of yarn, you can do it part of the ball of yarn like this one. You see, you can put pieces of this inside, and it will be all over the sweater. But since I only have a little bit of that color, I decided to do it this way. So you're going to do a double crochet on top of each double crochet all the way to the end, and I'll meet you here to show you how you're going to change color again. Let me start to look like that. Again, I cut the yarn, and I'm going to do exactly the same as I did on the other side. I'm going to do a slip knot, create a loop, and in here you have the two strands from that unfinished double crochet, and you're going to pass that loop to finish that double crochet. Now you're going to secure these two tails together, and later you will lose them. And again, you're going to chain 3, 1 2 and 3. You're going to turn your work around, and you're going to do a double crochet on top of each double crochet in the front strand of yarn. And here you don't want to see any strand, but with your finger you will find that strand, and you will do that double crochet. Again, you go to the next one, and you will find it there, and do your double crochet. And like that you're going to continue working until you want another stripe of this color, or if you don't doing that, you will work until you have the desired length. So I'm going to work for 10 row I think, and in 11 I will do the change again to do 1 row of this color, and then after that I'll continue working until I have my 24 rows, and then you'll work in 2 of this piece, and I will meet you here to finish well, to continue and finish the sweater. So it's very easy. Here I have my 2 pieces done, front and back. Now what I'm gonna do is, with the tails that I left on each side, I'm gonna sew a piece in here for the shoulder and another one in the other side. And like I always do when I do this, I leave the jar in here without finishing, and I try it on. If that's the size that I want for the opening of the head, I will leave it like that, finish the 2 sides. Or if I want it smaller, I sew a few more. Or if I want it bigger, I undo a few stitches. I always like to do that with my pieces, just in case I needed to change the size. So, and here for the arm opening for the sleeve, you're gonna sew from the bottom up, leaving, if it's a size large, from 18 to 20 centimeters opening for the sleeve. And then if you're doing a little bit smaller, you can do from 16 to 18 centimeter opening for the sleeve. And then you're doing bigger than a large, you can leave from 20 to 22 opening for the sleeve. So that's what I'm going to do for mine. And then we will sew this, do some sleeve, and we'll have our super sweater done. For mine, I sewed together 13 stitches from the outside in and 13 from the other side, and I left these 20 in the center for the color. So now I'm gonna sew the side, and I'm gonna do it off camera, and then I will show you how we're gonna do the sleeve. I finished sewing the side, so I didn't show you in camera because I sew here exactly the same as I did in the shoulder, and I finished in here, and I left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows, and then here's the shoulder and in the back, and the same on the other side. So now I'm gonna do one of the sleeve off camera, that way I will count my rows and my stitches, and then when I work on the other one I will show you what I did in the first one. I did one of my sleeve. I got done here, or I did 34 double crochet, counting the chain 3 as 1, so 34, and then I start decreasing, you see, and I end up with 25 double crochet. At the end I did a border of crab stitch, but I think I did one row too long in here because it's right here the length of my sleeve, so I did 19 row. So I'm just letting you know. So as I work, I did some decrease, you know, in some different rows, but it looked really nice, and I really love this sweater. So I'm gonna come around here. That's where I have the seam. I'm gonna pass that slip knot that I did, and then I'm gonna come here and chain 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over, and you're gonna start doing double crochet all the way around, not too close together. So for mine I had to be exactly the same as the other one. I had to do 34. Maybe for yours is more or less, depend on the size of the opening that you're doing. So like this you're gonna work until you have your double crochet all the way around. So what I did in this one, I did a decrease in the second row and in the third one. Okay, and the fourth, and in the fifth row, in the sixth row I did a decrease until the sixth row, and then this one I don't did decrease. Okay, I did a decrease in here. So you're going to be decreasing as you try it around. You will see where you had to decrease. I will show you how I'm going to do my first decrease, and then from there you can work your sleeve until you have the desired length. Maybe you want yours straight with no decrease. So so you're going to continue doing this, and I'll meet you here when I have my 34 to show you how you're going to do the other row. And in that row I will show you how you're going to do your decrease. I have my 34 double crochet. I'm going to do a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet, not the chain 3, the first double crochet. I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to go to the next double crochet, and I'm going to do a double crochet, and like that you did a decrease. So you're going to do a double crochet on top of each double crochet until you get to the end, and here then I'll show you how you're going to finish this. And I don't work in this time the strand in the front or back, it's just the entire 2 strand like this, because I try to work 1 strand and it don't look as nice on the sleeve. The sleeve look better like this, smooth. I'm gonna finish here. I'm gonna do a double crochet. I'm gonna finish that double crochet, and I'm gonna come here to the first double crochet, not to the chain space, the first double crochet, and I'm gonna do a slip stitch through those 2 loops, and like that you did the decrease in here and those 2 stitches. Now you're going to chain 2 again, yarn over, and you go to the next double crochet, and you're going to do a double crochet, and like that you're going to do your decreases, and you're going to do the decreases according to your own arm. So you try it on as you work. That's what I did with mine, with my other sleeve. I try it on and I work the decrease as I work the length of the sleeve. So you're gonna work, and remember for mine I did 19 row, but I did 1 row too many, so I will do 19 for this one, or maybe remove 1 and the other one. I don't know yet, but I will work off camera and I will show you how to do the grab stitch, and then you are done your sweater. I did 18 row because on this side, remember I had 19, so I undid 1 row and I left it with 18 because I don't want it to be too long out here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna chain 1 and go to the back double crochet and do a single crochet. Go to the next one and do a single crochet backwards. Now I'm gonna skip this one and go to the next one and do a single crochet backwards. And like that I'm gonna work skipping once in a while 1. For this one I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 grab stitch. So that means I skip 6 stitch around, because I had 25. I skip 6 stitch in here. So you're going to continue like that, finish here with a slip stitch, cut the yarn, lose the tail, and do the other sleeve, and you have done your sweater. Well, this is the end result, and I absolutely love this sweater. It's amazing. And I can't believe that it's made with leftover yarn. Well, I hope you guys like it and give it a thumbs up, and to subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make this beautiful sweater and you want to send me some pictures, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Neck Crochet Tejido, or my Instagram, Ruby Neck Crochet Tejido. Please share my video with friends and family and in groups. That way you help me grow in YouTube. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.